Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nick here with some raw day trading. I missed yesterday's video, and I've just been doing a lot of practice work, and I was kind of like overwhelmed that I forgot about it. And so today I'm here. Yesterday I did okay. I was up 500 and change, but it was late in the day that I actually got up. I was kind of struggling most of the day. Today, the morning, it was just so difficult. Everything just felt like it was falling apart, and there's no clear stocks to trade, at least initially. And I found myself down $500 very quickly. I did a little bit of I was a little overly aggressive on the penny name. It wasn't up on the chart because I don't like penny names. It was on a side chart, but this level 2 is what it was represented by over here, and I got kind of aggressive, thinking that it would go revert back to normal, or not to normal, but to attacking the highs. I was a little overly optimistic, and this is one of my trades here. I think the highest I was up at all today was maybe in this like initial trade, and then the rest of the day it was just like down 500, down 400, down 200, flat, down 400, then flat, and then back to down 2, and then back to down 1. But that trade, yeah, so $4, right? Let me see if I can find a good example of something today. Kind of bummed I'm not doing a lot of review. I just kept taking big trades all the way down. This is kind of one of my weaknesses. When I see something dipping, I keep trying to get the bottom. And right now I'm down 200 at this point. And I'm jacking 4K shares on each hit. I get a little bit of a pop off that one. I don't take it. I wait till it gets back to break even, maybe even for a little bit of a loss, which is okay. But I kept thinking it would turn around. I kept thinking it was a one to go because everything else was a China name. The state of the market today, this was the notes that I had in the pre. API was an Asian ADR. It's a high float, explodes overnight on continued Chinese Momo, Duo, registers an offering, and the shares rise. And so I was very, very skeptical on Duo. I did not think anything would be coming of that. 3 of the top 5 gappers are sub $1 names. Another not a great sign. And then it looks like the China party is over at the open, because now today is the 4th day something of this China Momo. It's just been going on. None of this is like especially new news. It's kind of just like the offerings are starting, on Duo, for example. Nothing, it's not synchronized. It's like one thing's going up, one thing's going down. And so I thought everything was done. And then this is the last trade. You can see I'm in here with 4K shares, and it starts falling apart. I think I get out at 0.56 here, and let's see. No, 0.58. Then I must try it again. But you're trading with that amount of shares, and it moves a couple cents. You can be down 400 pretty quickly. Well, that's that. So actually, I think I was only down 200 on that. Oh, and then this was the other one today. CNF, this little fucker. So Thinkorswim did not allow market orders on CNF, and which was fine. I'd experience with that from BNZI, I believe it was, like maybe a few weeks ago. But this one, I'd never traded one like this. I'd just try to hit it market orders and then get out. Also a China name, also popping up on basically no news except for the overall China sector momentum. And this one, I made a mistake by trying to exit with a market order because I thought I could close out with a market order, and it didn't let me close out with a market order. So I had to like think of a solution as it was going against me. And I wasn't able to get out for my normal stop loss amount. I had a full $200 kind of $260, I think, failure here because I didn't realize I would need a limit order to get out. And I discovered the solution was to just trade on the ladder because that automatically creates a marketable limit order if you buy above or buy below or sell below the asking price. You're basically making a marketable limit order. And so you'll see here, let me fast forward the video. This was my first. I'm like, wow, let me get sneaky and try it for this slapback. I get in. I'm like, no, it's not working. I try to exit. It's not letting me exit. It's rejecting my orders, rejecting me as I click the sell button right there. And now I'm panicking. And now the stock is in the low 40s. And I'm thinking, what can I do? Thank God I thought of the ladder pretty quickly. And I unloaded. I did end up recapturing some on this. But that put me down to minus 448 on the day with just 200 on that name. Fast forward to kind of over here, I was pretty sneaky and I slid in right before it popped up and I got a little bit of money out of it. So I was only down $90 on the stock and I just got rid of it off my screens. I didn't care. GSIW, this little shit, I lost money going up. And I always hate when that happens. And it happens sometimes with these lower price names with loose spreads. I'll be getting in 2 cents and I'll be trying to sell for profit, but then it'll be like flat or negative on the exit, and the spreads won't be tight enough. It's a holding. Always kind of trying to position, and then like it's looking ugly, and then I get out, and then it actually goes. And so that happened a few times. I somehow made a little bit of money, lost money, and then had to wait till it had all quieted down to finally take a larger setup trade, which ended up working later in the day. And it got me to down only $300. I only hit it with baby size, basically 2,000 shares. And I think if the trades were working earlier, I would have hit it with much bigger size. But they weren't working, and it was sort of a flyer. I was down 550 about, and I was like just bleeding myself by like taking small stop after small stop after small stop. So I didn't want to get in with another large share set and take another massive stop. But that was the one that went. I didn't load in. I saw it going. It blows up to 207. I get out from my last portion at 205. It actually ends up going a little bit higher, but then going back down. I was up and I was down the rest of the day. Oh, wow, it goes. Oh, no, that's top. Top, I ended up doing decently on. I was up 200. That got me back to flat for a second. And then in this kind of sideways consolidation phase, I got I was getting slippage on this one. The price action was tricky. I knew it was tricky, and I was trying to be tricky too, and it just didn't work out, and that's okay. I was up 200, down 200, whatever. And then Duo, it stayed alive through the end of the day, and that was what I traded in the evening. That was actually my biggest winner, and that put me, could have been around flat on the day, but down 100. So that's all. Anyways, talk to you guys tomorrow. This is not day trading advice. This is just entertainment purposes only. And I hope you do your own research, talk to your own investment advisors. Day trading is risky. As you can see, I lost money today and I had the potential to lose a lot more, whether it's through mistakes or through just poor trading choices. You can lose money in many different ways. This is a hard thing to do. And then the other thing is keep an eye on the market this week. We had some nice momentum with the Chinese names, and I really think the hangover from that might be a little intense. So I expect to see some like choppy market action and shorts going pretty heavy on the backside of this Momo. So that's my personal thoughts on going forward. I don't know if it's going to happen or not, but that's what I think. But that's not investment advice. Do your own research. Peace out.